Get started. I want to give all the glory and honor to Yahweh, to Hashem, Yahweh, unto my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and safety to all the sincere Akim that's out here pushing this word in truth and in all sincerity. Shalom to you all, and shalom to you, sincere sisters that are out there as well. All right, shalom to you, new listeners, sincere new men as well in the spirit. Shalom to everybody that's waking up and awoke to this truth. You know, it's all right. I'm leaving my neighborhood. So this stream is surrounded around, I think it's Matthew the 5th chapter. That goes into ye are the salt of the earth, right? And Israel, the true biblical Israelites are the salt of the earth. Okay, salt is a very powerful natural resource. You know, the word salary comes from the term salt, and so salt is a very powerful element. Sodium, you know, your body needs it, you know, and that's what Israel is. The world literally needs Israel. I don't know if you cut my headphone off. I don't know if it was recording, but the world needs Israel because the Lord made it that way. So Israel in its right space is literally the salt of the earth. And also the elect that's going to replenish the earth, rule the earth, shalom, is being preserved. Salt is a preserving mechanism as well. So salt is a powerful thing. All right. And if you are a brother that, and sister for that matter, you know, if you cook, you get down in the kitchen, you could be making a stew or something, stew with some chicken or something, right? Let's say you stew with some chicken. You might have onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, oregano. You might lemon pepper. You might hit it with 13 different seasons. But if it don't got salt, you gonna be like, man, this dish needs some salt. You know, rarely do people be like, this dish, it got too much. Oh, this dish got too much oregano in it. No, it's salt. That's Israel. But the second part of the scripture is really what I want to focus in on. Is what good is salt if it has lost its savory? And Israel, the 2/3 of the nation of Israel are really losing their savory. They're not, what do I mean by, you know, the 2/3? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, you Native Americans, you Israelites are scattered abroad. And, you know, and what inspired this was last night, I just got home from work and I was just meditating. I was just heavy in the spirit, you know. And I was watching on TikTok, it's this thing called the Camden Bop, right? It's a dance, I guess, you know, Camden, Jersey dance, right? And I'm watching the video. I go down that rabbit hole. I'm watching a video and I'm like, everybody, and they got people that are like, yeah, here's a tutorial on it. And I'm like, yo, all this, they all look like they all can't dance. And I just kept scrolling, looking for somebody that actually, until like an older person came and did a twist to it. And I was like, see? And I was like, and then I just kept thinking on that in reality, the further you get away from, I'm going to say this is what I was, it's for 35, the further you get away from 35, 36, under that, the least likelihood that you can dance and or know how to dance or ever had to dance. We used to, everybody older, 30, like I said, that 30, if you're 40 years, if you're 40 and you're an Israelite, you can hit a step or two. You can hit a step or two. You have been to parties, you've been to dances, you've danced with, if you're a man, you've danced with girls. And I just kept thinking, I'm like, this world, the scriptures say that the Lord would take away the voice of mirth. And when you think about mirth, what is mirth? Mirth is music. What comes with music? What comes with music? Dancing. There's no space and energy for dancing. That's how you know that this society is cooked and people are mourning. There are no funeral dances. You ain't never been to a funeral and niggas start doing, oh, this is the dance we do at a funeral. There's never that. People are in a mournful place. And like I said, I kept this. Scripture say that the Lord would take away the mirth out of the land. So what comes with mirth? Mirth is music, cheerful spirits, drinking. And like I said, I just kept thinking on it. I'm like, man, the older you get, the more dancing you did. The younger you are, the less dancing you did, period. Trust and believe that. I'm looking at it, I'm like, damn. Is this... I'm like, when we were coming up, and I'll be 40 at the end of this year, the fall time, man, all the fucking dances, every region had its own dance style. Think about how Memphis get down. Think about how New York get down. Think about how every region had its own music, its own dance, its own culture within all of these things, and it's all gone. See, what's that saying? We losing recipes. That's the savory. Israel is cooked. Israel is without flavor anymore, if we're being honest. Jake is always gonna have more flavor than the other nations, but in the spirit of savory and flavor, man, Jake, our people are flavorless at this point. Niggas can't dance, niggas can't sing. Ain't no actors. Niggas can't rap. Everybody hate the new ball players. Everybody hate all these Jalen ball players. Everybody hates all these it's just a bunch of light-skinned, curly-haired niggas in the NBA. Nobody want to watch that shit. Everybody's done with it because there's no spirit to it. The savory is gone. That flavor in Israel is gone. Israel is cooked. This is how you know this the end. As much as I said this last night, like I said, I was just in the spirit, but as much as, like me personally, as much as you may not like Soulja Boy, right? As much as you may not like him, I don't like him that much. But where is this generation Soulja Boy? Where is the nigga showing the young niggas how to dance, hitting dances? I be in my neighborhood looking at these little kids and I be like, see, that's New Edition right there. Ain't nobody tell y'all ain't nobody put y'all little badasses together and said sing. We losing recipes. Matter of fact, we're losing recipes. The recipes are lost. Ain't no more flavor in Israel. Israel's cut off. Ain't no more creativity. Ain't no more talent. The pipeline is dried up. The Lord said he would bring the daughters of music down low. The music is cooked. These niggas, Elder Baraka Allah out west I just watched a video of him talking about how poor these rappers are poor. These artists are poor. As much money come in as much money go out. They're poor. Floyd Mayweather is back fighting.
His broke is still a brokenness. These people are cooked. There's nothing new. This is it. Michael Jackson said, I'm gonna go ahead out. I'm gonna go ahead up out of here. This is it. This is it. There's nothing left. And the Lord said that basically that salt that is lost to savory shall be cast out and trodden. That's really all that's left for Israel. You 2/3. See, that's why the elect, you men and you women, but specifically you men in this regard, the value about to go up, man. The value is about to go up because who else got flavor out here? Who else got any of these elements at this point? These niggas don't got it no more. These niggas can't cook. These men or women can't cook. These niggas don't have no spirit. They don't got no heart. They don't got no fight in them. They don't got no, perseverance in them. They're not even talented, really. All they know how to do is shoot guns and fuck. And that's the men and the women. That's the men and that's all the women know how to do too. All these women know how to do is fight, fuck, cause trouble. That's it. These are not helpmeets. These are not wives. These are troublemakers. These are troublemakers, okay? There's nothing to them. And you wonder why relationships fall apart every 6 months, every few weeks? There's nothing to them. There's no substance to these people, man. There's nothing to them. And I just, like I said, the spirit of dancing is serious. When King David came back with the Ark of the Covenant, he was dancing and celebrating. Dancing and music are peanut butter and jelly. You understand? Prime Kobe and Shaq is music and dance. The music sucks and niggas don't dance. This music ain't even made to dance to. And like I said, I'm like, damn. A lot of you younger people, if you're 25 and under for the most part, a lot of you have never been to parties. You've never danced with a girl. A lot of you women, you've never danced with a boy. A lot of you, like, things that you just like, oh shit, yo, we in a weirdo future, yo. We in a weirdo future. This the future that, for real. And you wonder why it's hard to, man, listen, like I said, I was just meditating. I'm like, listen, hey. I'm just driving, it's like a spiritual rant. But in the spirit, like, if you're my age, like I said, at 25 to 35, 36, fuck, no, more like 38. You like 38, 37, 38 to like 45 in the early 2000s. Man, we was partying, man. That's why our age group is really we don't go out like that. Our age group don't really go out like that because, man, we started out young. Like, we were going to I was telling about, I was like, yo, we was going to teen clubs. I still blow my mind at this, like, teen clubs on Monday nights in the middle of the summer at like 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night, like, in the early 2000s. Like, we partied like adults. Like, 21 Savage was talking about this. Like, it's like, yo, they were grooming us to club, and it's true. That's how, especially if you was in Georgia. Like, I don't know about everywhere else, I'm pretty sure, but man, it was nasty work when you really think about it. But my point still stands is that We was going to clubs. House parties was a regular thing. We were partying. But we weren't just standing around. We were dancing. There were new dances that came out. You know what type of mind space you got to be in, what mind of peace you got to really be in to create a dance move? Nigga created a dance move. What the fuck you mean? Niggas are not in the mental space to be creating crank that blank or hit the blank or my blank. Niggas ain't in the mental space to do that shit. Niggas is hurting. Yep, there's a cry of wine in the street. All joy is darkened, and the mirth of the land is gone. Yeah, all joy is darkened. You got to be in a joyful place to be able to, hey man, you can imagine how happy King David was. Because I mean, when you in a happy state, man, I don't give a, if you were Israelite, you know this. You in a happy state, man, you be wanting to dance, man. You happy, you see your children, you might dance with your children. You might dance with your woman a little bit. Your favorite song come on and you in a vibe, you vibing out, you got a little drink in you. You gonna hit a little shimmy. You gonna shimmy. You gonna two-step. You gonna shimmy, you gonna something. But I'm like, damn. Esau done he done wore out the saints to the point. You young boys and girls, you young men and women, y'all don't got that in you. Y'all don't got that in you. It's not a shame thing. This is not poking. This is really a highlighting how the joy is darkened. The joy is darkened. And then it got me, hey, I'm just revisiting what I was meditating late last night. You know, I would have did a lesson on it last night, but I was tired and it was late. I didn't feel like maneuvering around. That's why I'm doing it now. But hey, what did Goody Mob say? Shit, damn near over 20 years, 25 years ago at this point, man. He said people don't dance no more. All they do is this. Like, these songs were way ahead of their time, man. People don't dance no more. Last night here in Atlanta, 404 day, niggas at the Piedmont Park letting that fire off, man. Little kids outside. See, we was outside pulling up to places. That's why we stay in the house now. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm like, yo, it was Monday nights. We was going out Monday nights. Like, imagine a city full of traffic and it's fucking teenagers riding around looking for spots. All because the club owners was letting the clubs be teen clubs during certain days with no alcohol. Like, this is how everybody at one point in the early 2000s, everybody was happy. You only had sad moments. Everybody in the early 2000s was happy for the most part. Poverty was not, this is a different level of poverty. This is a different reach between poverty and rich. And people are feeling it. Hey, the mirth is gone, y'all. The mirth is gone. Yep, Ecclesiastes 7:7, it says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Yeah, all the little because America, America is, the American experience is I'ma liken unto a PDF taking you to Disney World, free of charge, whatever you want, it's on him. That's America. America's one big amusement park. People just come to it's just a big, that's the gift. All the things that make you a lazy fuck, make you not realize how detriment the times are, how evil the times are. That's the gifts. And this oppression is making y'all aware. And it's going to lead to a lot of you praising Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, because you're just going to have no point but to submit to the fact that the Lord is coming. The Lord is bringing this place down low. You're going to have no choice in the matter. None. Okay? So I'm about to beat about destination. I'm about to close this up in a second. But hey, man, that savory, Israel ain't savory like that no more. Niggas ain't cool like that no more. Niggas ain't got that. Niggas is not flavorful like that no more. Jay, when I think about the other tribes, I was thinking about that. I was like, I remember when I moved to New York and I got a taste of like Benji culture. When I got a taste of Benji culture, like the West Indies, I was like, man, they got a different dance. They got a whole different dance routine for every song that plays. And I'm like, I bet. I'm going to ask, I got a coworker she's Benjamin. I'm like, can you dance? I'm going to go around and ask all of my young staff today, like, can you dance for real? I'm going to ask you a question, for real, can you dance? Like, if there was a party, would you dance? Could you dance? Man, we was dancing. Like, I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all. Maybe it was just me. See, I couldn't sing. But I just know that, like, hey, you want to go get some girls. That's the type of energy I grew up under. Was like, hey, if you want to be able to get some girls, you gotta be able to dance a little bit. Like, women like men that can dance a little bit. Just, you ain't gotta be Chris Brown. You don't gotta be Chris Brown, but you gotta be able to at least hit a two-step, you know. Keep up when she dip, you know what I mean? Be able to keep up, you know. Oh no, I'm just talking at this point. I'm about to close up for real. But hey, man, really, these women don't got it, man. Women used to know how to, man, femininity and its power will captivate a man. These women don't got that power no more. They lost recipes. You go watch them old movies. I'm closing up here to say, go watch them old 80s movies with Eddie Murphy and Robin. Go watch them movies with Robin Givens, and go watch the movies with some of them the heartthrob women of the 80s and early 90s, man. They was seducing men. They was putting them you know, the stockings on, the heels. Everything was put together so point where it'd be damn near hard for a man to say no. These women are hard. This is the end. A lot of you women, you ain't never even been in a situation to have somebody teach you how to do certain things. A lot of you women, you don't have it because no other woman, the scriptures speak specifically on how older women got to teach a lot of things to younger women. A lot of you women, you're just void of understanding, and loud and obnoxious and rude and difficult. Not feminine, not virtuous. Same thing with these men. These men are not masculine, strong, fearless, calm, cool, calm, collective, regenerative, you know, looking to add, to build. They don't know how to encourage you. These men don't know how to encourage. They don't even know how to encourage themselves. The savory is gone, man. Another 5 years of this place, God forbid, go on. It's just gonna be like, man, these is, what the fuck are these? Yep. Was that Isaiah 32:10? It says, many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail and the gathering shall not come. Yeah, the things that work aren't working no more. The only thing that's working, the savory that's being preserved in Israel is through the elect. That's the preservation. That's the flavor. We the flavor. Israel has set the trends, man. A lot of you niggas, y'all be stealing our flavor. Straight up. A lot of you niggas out in the world, y'all steal our flavor. You niggas was not wearing head wraps and turbans 10 years ago, nigga. 15 years ago, you niggas was not wearing head wraps. You niggas was not wearing beards, nigga. You niggas was not dealing with oils. You niggas was not dealing with herbs. You niggas was not dealing with incense. We brought all, that's us. That's the Hebrew Israelites. The courage that you niggas got to speak up is because of us. The courage of you men to speak out against the bullshit of these women is us. Requiring a woman to be more homestead is us. That's us. Through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, starting with our apostles and elders. We are the trend. That's why y'all losing. We the salt. Y'all not the salt no more. Fucking bald-faced niggas is not the salt no more, man. No beard, no mustache, no hair on your head. Niggas is not the flavor no more. Being a pushover is not the flavor no more. Sucking up the white man's air, being a suck up to the white man and being a coon and is not the wave no more. Shame is the wave. Who brought shame back? We the ones that set the precedent through the spirit of, yeah, this is what should be shamed and what shouldn't be shamed. And who gave you the courage? We've been out here. Go back to the first video that went viral in the early days of this Hebrew Israelite thing. She is a slut. That's the first video that went viral, really. Go do the knowledge, nigga. Go do the knowledge. Go. Niggas can't dress no more. He's had a little heart to him. These niggas is looking up and then these young ones are looking up the fucking I show speed and